the biggest cause why you are not experiencing the success you truly desire, even when you work hard. You are learning a lot, you are applying, you are taking your actions, or feeling stuck, or feeling not good enough, or feeling like failure because this strategy works for many people. So why it's not working for you? It doesn't make any sense because you do all the work. You work even more than the others. The biggest reason of that is you are living and leading, working in your business from the not true self. What does it mean? It means that it's kind of easy to be brainwashed because they say if you want to be successful, you have to follow this strategy. You have to work hard. You have to work hard like no one before. You have to follow all the steps and all the strategies. You have to invest into ads or into apps or softwares or whatever, right? You have to have your VA and so on and so on. It's not true. We are brainwashed through that. And instead of trying to chase and impersonate your ideal coach or ideal model or coach you admire, rather be yourself. Because no strategy will work if you are not following your call, your inner feeling, your inner call within yourself, because that is when your intuition is talking, when your soul is talking. Let's lead the business from the soul, not from the logical mind, because the logic mind, yeah, it took you where you are, but as you see, it's not taking you where you want to be. And when you work from and that is proven, you can find it, when you work from that state of your true self, in 1 hour, the effect or the result of that 1 hour, which is aligned with your true self, with your soul, why you are here, what's your purpose to do here, to be here, it's like 1,000 hours of working from not yourself, from different like it's more like a victim state, because hustling and following, impersonating others, it's a victim. But truth is, the world, especially in the coaching industry, doesn't need more of people like her or him. It needs more people like you, because you are bringing something different, something special, something for many people are waiting for. You know, can you imagine having all coaches saying, like, I don't want to use any name, but some famous coaches, or can you imagine that all are the same? What people like myself, what we would do, because I'm projector and I can't work the way as others do, especially generators. If you are familiar with the human design, I can't do that because it's fucking exhausting me, burning me out, giving me the feeling of being not good enough, and it takes me out of who I truly am, outside of my zone of genius. So dedicate some time in your day to connect with your true self. I know it's difficult, it's hard, especially when it's your ego will start interfering, and it's very difficult to recognize between the ego talk and the intuition talk. It may feel the same, but it's not. It's completely not. When the ego talks, it talks from the place of scarcity, from the place of keeping you safe. When your intuition talks, it talks from the space of expansion, of limitless potentialities, and that's a huge difference. Sometimes it's, and that I also did, I thought it's my intuition, and I felt the stretch, and I felt like I'm so afraid to do that, and I did it. Well, that fear actually came from my intuition saying don't do that, but my ego, because I wanted to prove myself that I work from that, and I take the risk, I did it. But it was from the ego mind, not from my intuitive self. So do give yourself a couple of minutes every day before you start your work, before you do anything, to connect with your true self, with your essence of who you are, because and let go of the guilt. Oh God, that guilt. Let go of the guilt. You don't have to feel guilty because you rest. You don't have to feel guilty because you work 1 hour or not at all, and others are hustling like poison mouses. This their problem, their business, their job. Maybe they are generators, maybe they are slowly planting burnout in some time, for a long time. Maybe they are working on their heart attack, maybe they are working on another kind of disease. But you don't have to. You don't have to work on that. You don't have to blindly follow. You have to be guided from within. From within. And of course it may feel difficult. It may feel like you can't do that alone, which I completely understand. So therefore, I'm inviting you to invest. Find someone you resonate with and go for that. If you feel the resonating, like, oh yes, she or he understands me, talks, it's from, like, my soul is resonating with that, it's a good feeling. And even though you feel fear, then it's the right thing to do, because that's the stretch. And of course the ego fears. It has good reason to fear, because there will be change, there will be transformation. And ego doesn't like it because it's not safe, it's scary, and that is why expansion is called expansion, because we are expanding ourselves, our current selves. We are growing more, and of course it's like trusting into unknown, not unknown, yes, trusting into the guidance, trust within myself, belief in myself, believe that my soul is guiding me to do exactly what I am meant to do here. It's hard, I will not lie to you, but it's just in the beginning. Then it becomes better, easier. Even sun, you see, on us. That means I'm right. Anyway, you feel into it. How does that feel to you? For you, find someone who you resonate with. If it is me or someone else, it's totally fine. I'm happy to be help. Or even if you are going to find someone else, and just do it. Trust yourself and do it. By the way, if you need help and you need free help on how be sure that you are listening to your intuition and not your ego, I highly encourage you to have a look into the human design, because it will tell you your authority and your strategy. In this case, we are interested in the authority, which is basically telling you how your intuition is speaking to you. You know, my intuition, for example, speaks to me through my voice, because I'm a self-projected projector. So I have to speak and focus on the energy of what is behind what I'm saying. If it is exciting, if it is, nice, expanding, if it's like, yeah, let's do that. Or if it's like, nah. So that I can recognize. Though I've stopped processing every decision or so in my head, because that is where we can be misled by the ego mind and not listen, not hear the intuition. There are another types, like for example, a sacral authority, which goes like there's some feeling from the sacral center, like full body yes or no, so you know it through that. Or there is emotional authority, which goes through emotion and others. I am not into human design as a profession, so I will not tell you more. You find it for yourself. But even though you're not interested in that, minimum this, find, because it's going to help you tremendously. There are a lot of free resources. You can find a lot of about yourself, and from that make a decision. Yes, I want to work with me, or I would want to work with her me, or you want to work with another coach you found. That is the right decision, and that is where you are diminishing the negative effect of the action, or in other words, the negative karma. Because if you invest from the fear and neediness and like that, that is exactly what a coaching program will give you. I know that because I've done that. So therefore I'm emphasizing a lot on taking a decision from the intuitive self. And your intuitive self, if you don't know, if you are having troubles with your relationship with your intuition, then the human design is a good help. Alright, so that is what I wanted to tell you. Anyway, I know you are here for a big purpose, here to help many people to live in abundance, to live in the true love, to whatever. It's very necessary, it's needed, and we need you. But we need you, as you came here with your gifts and your qualities and your way of coaching and helping people, not copying others. That's not who you are, and that is not going to be help to you nor your clients. Anyway, have a great day. It was lovely talking to you, and speak to you soon.